For today's DIY, we are risking my eyesight. We're dyeing our eyelashes. This kit is by Luminosa from Amazon, and you can use it to tint your brows and your lashes. It only comes in one color, which is black. So for that, we're only going to do our lashes today. In your kit, you get gloves, a tension pamphlet, measuring device, 3 disposable wands, the black tint with the developer, and it's 10 volume, so it's really similar to hair color, I believe. Or how you mix it. I don't really know. I've never done this before. Or that's a lie. I have done this once in beauty school, but it was on someone else. So I've never done it on myself before because, I mean, it's gonna be hard, right? The directions say to do a patch test 24 hours before. We're gonna pretend we did that and everything is fine. In bold, don't let dye get into your eyes. Glad you pointed that out. I was just gonna put dye all in my eyes. In all honesty, I've had this product for a while to review. I've just been avoiding it because all of the comments, reviews, even the positive 5-star ones say it gets in their eyes and it hurts really bad. And then some of the 1-star reviews are saying it hurts so bad they're seeking legal action against this company. This is me rethinking this. You wanna do something else? Let's review this tea bag. Just like hair color, it says to mix these in a 1-to-1 ratio. So 1 part of color to 1 part developer. So if you do a little drop of this, you'll do an equal drop of this. And it says you want to stir for 3 to 5 minutes. I'm assuming you mix it in that. And this little pamphlet, front and back, is warning that the color is going to look brown at first. And eventually, once it oxidizes with the air, it will turn black. Oh, you have to snip the tip, ladies. We really don't need much. Equal parts of this 10 volume developer and then mix for 3 minutes. Without getting too technical, it does have very similar ingredients that you would find in professional hair color or even hair color from Sally's, but it is more mild. For example, it has mineral oil in it, which will dilute it down, making it less intense, safer for your eyes. Here's what it looks like. And it says your eyelashes need to be clean, obviously. Let's remove this. And this is actually the Dollar Tree mascara. What was it? The mascara we compared to the Dollar Tree mascara in our last video, Wet n Wild Mega Length. I really like this and it was $4. The one I normally use, Telescopic by Maybelline, I believe, is anywhere from 10 to 15. Hell, next week it's gonna be $25, I'm sure. So I'm gonna start using this instead. And it's cry proof. I was crying yesterday. Nothing bad, I was looking at my plants. Next, we're gonna apply the mixed cream on lashes with the brush from base to tips for 5 to 8 minutes. It says if your lashes are thick and tolerable, how would I know if they're tolerable? Or you prefer a darker color, you can lengthen the time for 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, but it doesn't really say how you're supposed to do this on yourself by yourself. Or are you supposed to have a buddy do this? Y'all got some boyfriends that do this beauty stuff for you? It doesn't say to do this, but for me, it just makes sense to put Vaseline, petroleum jelly around the eye. Let's get a before picture. See him from the side, see him from the front. I don't know if we keep the eyes open or closed. I feel like if you had a buddy do it, they would tape your eyes shut, right? Like when people do those extensions. I've never had those, but I would like to try that. My lashes are pretty long, but when I was younger, I would cut them off. Yeah. Oh, we should have permed these first. You know what? We did that a while ago and I actually really did like that. I just never redid it. We're gonna do our best to avoid getting this in our eyeballs. And I'm gonna do the top and the bottom, even though it doesn't really say. Yeah, you need to have your boyfriend do this. Boyfriend number 1 or 2, he should be able to handle this. To do this yourself, can you do it? Sure. But I feel like if you were laying down relaxing and someone was brushing it on, brushing it up, brushing it down, I'm doing a good job, I just can't get very close. And the Vaseline, there's too much Vaseline. Oh my word, it's slipping and sloping. I'm just gonna sit here with my eyes closed to avoid any incidents. And I can listen to whatever these people in the hallway are talking about. I'm like an owl too. When I hear everybody talking, my head will do like a 360 what? It has nothing to do with me, but I don't have anything going on in my life, so it's kind of like, let me hear what's going on in yours. Tell me about your baby daddy's cousin's sister's aunt twice removed. Tell me about that. This one I cleaned a lot better and washed it with a soap, face wash, Dawn dish soap. One thing I noticed while the camera was off, I was leaning my head back. I wouldn't do that. If anything, lean your head forward so the product will go forward. Did get into my eye just a little bit. A burning sensation, but wasn't as bad as I was expecting, but I am wearing contacts. Maybe that's why. So same gimmick. I'm gonna do the top, the bottom. Oh, it burns a bit. It burns the eyelid. And then brush these things side to side. I forgot to put Vaseline on this side, but it should be okay. Why isn't it working? We could try the bottom. Use this little paper Would work better if you had a spoon to do that. So we'll let this process, and then it just says to wash it off. It's been 12 minutes. I left it on for the maximum time because all in are all out. Oh wow, that does burn. Hang on. It's burning. Maybe just splashing them with water, but I thought that would make it worse. Oh wow. Let me get the curler. Oh, and let me show you this. This is a sample. I like to go to Sephora and get all my makeup in samples. It's free and you can get 3 a day. I really like this foundation. Once I'm done with the one I'm using now that I hate, I'm gonna switch to this one. It's, what is it? I forgot the actual name, but it's Lady Gaga's foundation. She has about 100 shades, but the Sephora ladies just match it for you. I really like it. Let's curl these with the Dollar Tree curler, the best one. Can you see? It actually looks really nice. I'm not really used to having anything on the bottom, but I actually really like this. A couple tips if you're gonna try this. I would definitely use the Vaseline barrier because it does burn the skin if it gets contact with your actual eyelid. And the eyelids are really thin. So would suggest putting a barrier cream, the Vaseline petroleum jelly, around the eye. And this one looks a lot better, thicker, darker. Woo! I put a heavier coat on this one. So I would also recommend really packing it on there. But this is something you could totally do yourself. I think as long as you take your time, which can be hard. If you're like me, we're just rushing all the time. Rushing for what? Why are we always rushing? Can we slow down a minute? But that was fun. Thanks for joining me here today to review this La Manasha eyelash tint. I'll link this below if you're interested in trying it. And if you do, let me know. I'm back on a regular-ish schedule on this channel. Hopefully, if everything stays steady in my life, every Friday on my hair channel, which I actually did a really cool review on a split ender tool, the thing that cuts your split ends. That just went up. I'm there every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern and every Sunday here at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And thank you all for the well wishes, thoughts, prayers, vibes for my grandmother. She was in the hospital for a while. She had 2 heart attacks and 3 strokes, and I didn't keep my eyes off her. I was scared. So it took me a while to recover, not only from the lack of sleep, but just the mental stress, but she was able to actually go home and she's doing great. Got her some little eye patches because from her stroke, her eyesight is gone. The doctor said it wouldn't come back, but it's gonna come back. So anyway, I'm back in town. I enjoyed my visit with her. Wish it was under different circumstances, but it was nice to see my family, and well, the hospital food, it wasn't great. All that to say, I appreciate you guys being patient with me, riding whatever ride we're on. Buckle up, and hopefully I'll be back on a more consistent schedule.